This is IFV, the web space with your dose of business and financial news. In full view, we're making your business our business.
Welcome to In Full View. I'm Marcella Palmer, bringing you the week's medium and small business news. This week, we talked to dynamic husband and wife business team George Krueger and Mary-Lynn Foster, owners of business education and consulting firm BIGG Success, and hosts of popular entrepreneurial podcast and blog, The BIGG Success Show. The talented two speak with us over Skype from their Champaign, Illinois studio about how they're helping entrepreneurs live life on their own terms. So Mary-Lynn and George, what were you both doing before you started BIGG Success?
Well, I had owned my own real-world businesses for too many years to count, like over 20 years. And then I've also taught entrepreneurial finance at our local university, the greatest university in the world, University of Illinois at Urbana-Champaign, and just kind of reached a point where I was just ready for something else. And it just kind of happened that when I was ready, so was Mary-Lynn.
Yeah, I mean, I was in radio for 18 years, radio broadcasting, and kind of didn't expect that my industry, Marcella, the traditional broadcast media, would go through tough times. And I started thinking, I need to learn some new skills and have a plan B. And so, starting our own business was a great way for me to learn new things and grow those skills.
So Plan B became Plan BIGG.
Yes.
And talk to us about what is BIGG Success, BIGGSuccess.com.
The BIGG Success Show with George and Mary-Lynn.
I thought it was message in a bottle.
Well,
it's massage with the message in a bottle.
There you go.
Now,
that's the best way to go.
That would be a trick, wouldn't it?
Well, BIGG Success is all about living life on your own terms because, we feel that you own your life and you want to live life on your own terms.
And there's 5 elements to BIGG Success: money, time, growth, work, and play. Money and time are 2 resources. Work and play are our 2 opportunities. And then growth kind of spans that it's the bridge.
Yeah. Growth
starts as an opportunity. If we take advantage of that opportunity, growth can become a resource. The big idea behind BIGG Success is actually synergy. We think work-life balance just doesn't work anymore. And maybe it never did. But it certainly doesn't work today. And so the idea really is trying to find synergy between your professional life and your personal life. And there's a lot of ways you can do that.
Sometimes you're going to give work 80%. Sometimes, you'll give play 80%. It's just the way it works. And sometimes when you're playing, you'll have a great idea about work that you wouldn't have thought about because you were actually giving yourself time to play. So it all works together.
What does it mean to be the entrepreneur of your life?
Well, we've heard for years that, it's all about your personal brand. But the thing is, we're not just marketing ourselves. There's more to our lives than that, right? And then, you hear some people say you're the CEO. Well, you don't get a golden parachute out of your life. You just can't do that. You're stuck with it. So we say you own your life. You are the entrepreneur in charge. And in uncertain times, it's really putting you in full control. So you got to take control. Now, it doesn't necessarily mean that, you can control everything that happens to you, obviously. But what you can control 100% of the time is how you respond to those things.
Right. And being the entrepreneur of your life, whether you want to be an entrepreneur in the true sense of owning your own business or in your career, because the choices that you make, you're the entrepreneur of the choices that you make in the direction you go.
How do you help entrepreneurs?
Well, what we do is, obviously we blog and podcast pretty much every day of the week. We also we help organizations that help entrepreneurs. So the two that we're really working on right now is community banks and chambers of commerce. Mm-hmm. And we just launched a program for chambers of commerce last November, and we're helping them basically add value to their members to create this business library so that when their members have some sort of question or they want to learn about one area of their business, they've got a place to go thanks to their chamber. And so we're really trying to just add value to chambers because they're a vital institution in our local communities, we think.
Right. And then in addition to that, we love to help people make more money more dependably. And so we have coaching and consulting services for folks who are small business owners to folks who are just trying to figure out what to do next in their career.
one of the main things we're working on right now is what we call the Big Success Store, and so just starting to populate it with products that help people with a specific problem. You can get it, you can read it fairly quickly, or you can listen to it, and it's just going to be designed to help people with a specific problem.
Yeah. You're both together pretty much 24/7. You're business partners, you're married. How do you bring it all together and make it work?
I think it really works well because we both have different strengths. And so even though we're working together, we're both kind of in our own zones, doing our own things. Here's a great example. This past Saturday, we wanted to do kind of like a 5-year plan. We work with a coach too. So we practice what we preach. And so we're putting together our 5-year plan. And we wanted to do it someplace nice. So there's a nice little lake that's not too far from us. And we went, we had a picnic, and we had a scenic view, and we had our notepads out, and we did our work. And then when we were done, we kind of drove around and enjoyed nature. So I think, for us, that's really key to try and constantly work on that balance and figure out ways to have some fun.
We are able to get a whole lot more done, I think, than if we worked apart, if we had to travel separately. It's just, I think, really cool.
Well, when we were at a conference in Chicago just this past weekend, I mean, the power of two to network. You can really, we both, it's interesting how we can both meet and connect better with different people. So that's really a nice, I would say, advantage, a nice strength that we have being able to work together.
That's all for this week from the IFV News team. Thanks for joining us. Be sure to check back every day right here at ifvnews.com for the latest on what's happening around the globe in the medium and small business world.